Here we go, another little video. Piranha tank. Everything's going well. Piranhas are still doing brilliant. Got my two cichlids down there. Male and female breeding pair. Got my 4 piranhas. They're all doing brilliant. Nice big sizes. Beautiful colours. And we still got the tiger barbs. They're all chilling, all 10 of them. So yeah, everything's going good in this tank. I will be eventually buying a bigger tank, because obviously this is just a grow out tank. And yeah, 300 litre tank, it's alright, but I'm looking to get a 400 to 450 litre tank next. And when I do that, I'm probably looking to separate the piranha from the cichlids and the tiger barbs. Possibly. I mean, if it stays like this and they're all living in harmony, then I'll keep them together. But I did lose a lot of fish along the way to get to where I'm at, and obviously I don't advise people to put other fish in with piranhas, but so far so good in a way. I mean, yeah, I've lost a lot of fish, but as long as I keep the piranhas fed, they don't seem to be that fussed by the other fish. I say seem to be, that's the word right there. But yeah, it's all trial and error. You got to find that happy mix that works. It took me a while, and I think I might have just cracked it. Obviously I'm still learning, but with time comes knowledge and all that. But yeah, there's my breeding pair of cichlids. They're looking beautiful. Getting quite old now as well, really. They've got to be nearly a year old. Same for the piranhas, they're about a year old as well. Time flies by. And yeah, them tiger barbs, they're about 8 months old. Not all of them, obviously. But yeah, beautiful size, the other piranhas. Beautiful size. Lovely colours as well. So yeah, like I say, I will be getting a new tank soon. Got to do a few other things first and get some accounts in order, but once everything's done, hopefully within the next maybe 2 to 3 months, I should have a 400, possibly 450 litre tank, which is that's the size I'm gonna need really for 4 red belly piranhas. You need about 100 litres per piranha, and yeah, this is it's a big tank. It's not a small tank, but it's not a 450 litre tank, it's just a 300, you know, so I am gonna have to upgrade, unfortunately. It's a lovely tank as well. Like, I've had some nice comments about the tank. It is a nice tank, and that it's all white. What's it called? A Jewel or whatever it's called, Jewel Rio 300. It's a nice tank. I don't use none of the filters or nothing that come with it. I use these ones, they're a lot more powerful, I find. But yeah, obviously I'll be keeping this tank, and I'll be putting the fish that are in the bedroom in this tank and making this into a lovely, all colourful fish, tropical fish tank for the other half, because she wants all pretty fish and I like aggressive fish. It's just the way it is. I'd say I don't like aggressive fish, I like predatorial fish. I like fish that are really got that character to them, you know, they're little predators. And all of these fish here are like that. The tiger barbs, they're pretty snappy, and any food goes in the tank, they're first on it. And then cichlids, they're pretty snappy as well. Anything that they see in the tank, they'll eat it second. And then the piranhas, they just go mental when they see food in the tank. But yeah, the main thing I find with piranhas, and the only problem that I had when they were eating fish in my tank, like, I put stupid fish in there, to be honest. Neon tetras, bad move. Angelfish, bad move. You know, things like that, I put them in there and it was a bad move. I even lost a few tiger barbs along the way, and that was also a bit of a bad move. But it was all mostly on my part, that it was stupidity, because I wasn't feeding them enough. If I'd have fed them a little bit more and kept them nice and full up, then they're not really interested in the other fish. Plus, the other thing I did is to do with that little beast back there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a heater. Obviously you all know what a heater does. Now, I find personally, if I turn the heater up, so it's like 28, 27, like about 28, 29 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't know what that is, let's have a look in American. Yeah, about 84 to 86 Fahrenheit, and then 28 to 29 Celsius. That's when the piranhas go mental. That's when they want to attack everything, and that's when they're super aggressive, because the heat is up. But if you drop it down to like 24 and 23 Celsius, and that's about 74 to 76 Fahrenheit, they become a lot more docile. And I'm talking completely docile. Like, they don't even care about any other fish in the tank. The only thing they care about is having food. And yeah, that seems to be the way forward, really. I mean, we'll chuck a little bit of flake in for these tiger barbs, because they're looking like they're hassling me for food. They're always hungry, the tiger barbs. It's going to be a bit of a long video, people. I do apologise. Right, let's see if they eat this. Piranhas don't really eat flake now. They used to eat it all the time, but they don't eat it no more. Let's see if they've seen that food. It's all up there. Only a little speck, not too much. There he is, the beast. Looking all bad. Here they go, I think they've seen the food. Got a horrible glare from my TV, I do apologise. Got GTA on in the background. Yeah, there they go. Little tiger barbs love the food, don't they? Look at them. Let's try and move that so the glare's gone. There you go. Oh yeah. They're loving it. Oh, look, piranha had a little snap of the food as well. But yeah, it is a nice tank. It's a nice setup. The fish in it are all beautiful, I think, anyway. Everyone's got their personal preference. And yeah, it all works well. Tiger barbs are scatty as anything. Piranhas are just chill, always chill. And then these two, always breeding. Yeah. It ain't bad. They're not as aggressive as what people say they are. I mean, most piranhas you see on videos and that, you always see their tail and their dorsal fin and everything all ripped up. I mean, look at him. And look at the one behind him. What do you think of their fins? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. There you go. Not one tear, not one rip. Look at him. Beautiful. And the one that's hiding back there, there he is. He needs to come out. Here he comes. Look at them fins. And I ain't really been uploading a lot of videos lately, and that's because I've been doing a lot of trial and error situations with this tank, trying to get the mix just right. And then once I got it right, in my opinion, I got it right. Now I'm making a video to sort of let you all know what's going on with it, and it is definitely a lot better now. I've got it just right, I think. Everything's cushy. The temperature is right, the amount I feed them is right. And yeah, that's all you need. If you want a happy tank, you got to obviously get the setup just right. And it's not my place to talk about other people's tanks and how they do their thing, because that's up to them. But me personally, this is how it works for me. And I'm obviously the guinea pig for other people. If you're thinking to get piranhas and put other fish in there, you're more than welcome to sit and watch my videos. You'll see what ones have worked and haven't worked for me. At one point, tiger barbs just didn't work for me. Like when the piranhas were growing up, probably about, because they're still pretty young anyway, but when they were about 3 or 4 months ago, so that would have been about 7 months old, 6 months old, then they attacked a couple of my tiger barbs. They did. Like I went to sleep one night, I come back and I was missing 3 or 4 tiger barbs, and that was due to my not feeding them. That's all. When I look back at it and I think, oh yeah, I didn't feed them. I was trying to sort of replicate what they'd go through in the wild, where they would starve for a couple of days, they wouldn't eat, and then feed them. Well, if you're going to try and keep other fish in with piranhas, I strongly suggest that you feed your piranhas once a day and make sure they're full. Throw food in there, just chuck it in there. It don't matter how much you put in. It does matter obviously to an extent, but keep putting food in until they stop eating. Once they stop eating, take any remainder of the food that's left in there out from the tank, and then feed your tiger barbs and everything else. But the tiger barbs and the cichlids, they tend to pick up all the scraps anyway, so in a way they're a godsend, because they keep the tank pretty clean. You know, I don't have to do as many water changes. I still do a 40 to 50% water change every week. Not that I need to, but just because I find that works for me, and it keeps all my levels perfect, and it keeps the water really clear, because I have my tank right in front of a window. So I if I didn't do that, I'd probably get an algae bloom or something like that. But yeah, it's about getting the mix right. So anyone else out there thinking of piranhas, definitely go for them. Beautiful fish, high maintenance, but very rewarding. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I suppose I'll take you into Charlie and that, and let you see how my little angel fish are doing. So here we go. Here we go. Now we're in Charlie's tank, and Charlie's alright. He don't like me too much. I just turned the light on. I think he was asleep, poor thing. Yeah, you can see his tail fin and everything got pretty nipped up by the tiger barbs. They had to go. He's not dying, honestly, he's just waking up. He'll be alright in a second, just because I've just turned the light on, and none of them are happy with that. Got Mo down here, he's like still asleep. Dottie in there, wherever she is. There she is, still asleep. The only one that wakes up straight away is this guy. He's up for it no matter what. I don't know where Charlie's little friend is. There you go, Charlie's waking up. Where's Charlie's little friend? There's Scarface. Can't see him. He's usually hiding somewhere. Where's Scarface? Ah, there he is. He's right down there. He's waking up as well. It's probably a bit cruel of me to just turn the light on like that. I shouldn't have done that. I apologise, fish. But yeah, there you go. That's Charlie's tank as well. Everything's alright in here. So yeah, I'm going to turn his lights back off because that was bang out of order. Shouldn't really have done that. And I'm going to take you back to the piranha tank. Yeah, there we go. Back at the piranha tank, where it's all at. Oh. So, yeah. From now on I will try and get a weekly video up. And I know I say that all the time, but I actually mean it now. I'm going to try and get a weekly video up. And yeah, I think in one of my next videos I'm going to be taking you to one of my a new pet store. I say pet store, it's a new aquarium shop, whatever you want to call it, aquatic shop. Just opened up. Fairly good guy. I asked him as well, he said I can do a little video around his shop for all you guys. So whoever's subscribed and that, you got a treat coming up. I ain't gonna ruin the surprise, but he specialises in certain types of fish, and yeah, they're beautiful fish. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna ruin it. But yeah, everyone that's watched this video to the end, respect to all of you. I know it's been a long one. Like I say, I've got a nice treat coming up for all of you. This shop that we're going to be going to, it's a little shop, but it's amazing. The fish that he's got in there are amazing, and the way he's got it set up is amazing. So yeah, you'll enjoy it. And of course I'm going to do another video of Amwell, which is where I got these babies from. I'm going to do a much more in-depth tour. That's a large aquatic shop that we'll be going to on the next one. So I'll make sure I'll keep you all posted. If you haven't liked or subscribed or anything like that, obviously I'll respect you a lot if you can do that, because it helps me out. And if not, it's not a problem. I hope you enjoyed the film. I'll get to you all on another video. You take it easy. I'm gone. See you later.